Live video is starting. TikTok. Okay, so I can't really see my engagement on here. Okay, let me go on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go on my phone and see what it looks like. Hi. Okay, y'all, we're about to go live. I'm just going to go on my phone so I can engage. So my name is Kila Shakur, and I'm here with Erick, Are Balogun, and today is the very first day of a series that we are going to bring to you in regards to a new book that was published. Was it this year or the end of last year?
Last year.
Like right at the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
The book is Are Balogun. We tend on doing a meetup every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time to read this book to you, to discuss this book with you, and interact with you about the book. The book is written by one of our dear friends and comrades, Are Balogun, who will hopefully pop in from time to time. We want it to be like really organic as we talk about him in this book.
Yeah.
So if you see us live and streaming as we go through this next 8 weeks covering this book, he'll pop in. We'll probably ask him some questions, and engage with him. Another thing that we want to do is we want to encourage other members of the Balogun family who has worked in the Guerrilla Mainframe Network, even before you're going to get into the history, the People's Lunch Counter, all the activity that has rooted out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. We want these people to engage in this history, to engage in this conversation. So I do have the live set up on my computer. I hope that y'all are able to hear me. I hope there's engagement. What I'm going to do is try to go on my phone to monitor the engagement, because I can't say that I'm very good at this, but this is an attempt for me to educate myself and try to get better in this process. So maybe y'all can help me out as we go through the streaming to better get familiar with making this process very qualitative and productive for you by giving us tips and so forth. What I want to do is I want to allow time for more people to join in before we get started. So I want to play a little song just to kind of get us started. Hopefully you can hear the music. So let's see how this works. And then I will tell y'all, I will always start with a song because I just love music. But I will tell y'all, each time why I chose the song that I chose. Let me know if you can hear the music. Let me know if you can hear the music or if you can't hear the music. I definitely want you to hear it. expect that, did you? You didn't expect that. Yeah. It's real lazy. All right. So, going into this, I tried to set up my little Bluetooth speaker so that I could play that music for y'all, but it didn't work out so well. But nonetheless, I hope you heard it. But I'm going to tell you about it. So, the chairman, he is a connoisseur when it comes to cigars. So the last time when we gave a little introduction to us broadcasting and doing the live video in the series for We Are Balogun, man, I think that this has like a delay in it, like real bad, like mine. But dang, I hate that. I think I should do it from my phone.
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Damn.
We just did the phone.
Hold on, y'all, 1 second. I'm gonna do the live from my phone instead of this. I'm doing it from my computer, but it's like a major delay. No, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so being that he's a connoisseur of the cigars, I've been a smoker for many years of my life, and he never was. And we've been knowing each other like since forever, like forever. And my participation in tobacco probably disgusts him. But you know, he's always been a good friend, so you know, he ain't never really like complained about it or nothing like that. So when I found out that he took in a hobby of collecting cigars and different things like that, you know, I was ecstatic about that because we love to have a great conversation. He's my comrade, and that's just a little bit extra. So I had the opportunity to visit the location to where he buys his cigars, and that place is called El Jefe's Cigar Lounge here in Dallas, Texas, particularly East Dallas area. It's El Jefe's Cigar Lounge, and I did have the opportunity to meet the owner. His name is Tony. And he is like a really smooth dude. But not only is he a really smooth dude, he is like an upstanding citizen. He has this very gentleman-like quality that is very welcoming, very engaging, very wholehearted, exactly what the community needs. And it's a place, and I'm like really into art. As you can see, like we're in my garage so we can smoke our cigars. And it is a little bit hot in here, so I am sweating a bit. But I am a collector of art, all things African, all things black, but just art in particular. I love art. I just love what it does for me. I love the creativity. But particularly, I like vintage art. I like old art, things that your grandmother had in her house and stuff like that. So a lot of the artwork that he has in his lounge, his cigar lounge, it was very nostalgic for me, and it just felt like home. But again, more than anything, it's just a great place to visit for whatever your reason is, and especially if you love cigars. So, to start this broadcast off, I got a cigar for myself and for the chairman. Oh, damn. You got a cutter? Oh, shit. I think my brother got one.
Yeah, he probably did.
Dang. I think my brother has a cutter, but we need a cutter. So we got this one. This says pylon. I don't know what it is, but I told him to give me 3 different ones. This one says mad. I don't know, so you can pick which one you want. I'm gonna go get a cutter right now. I'll be right back.
This maybe a Nicaraguan, Central South American type, maybe Nicaraguan, cigar. Oh yeah. Smells good.
Okay, so we got a cigar cutter coming. So my brother has one, but he haven't been smoking the cigars in a while. So, so we're gonna smoke our cigar. So you chose the one that says mad, right? So I had this one. I told him to give me a skinny one while I was there because I like the skinny ones better because it gives me that feminine touch. So this is one that I had. So yeah, so we're gonna smoke our cigars. So that's our plan. Like every time that we come to you, and then we have our afternoon cocktail, which is pineapple. What is it? Pineapple juice and dulce, which is a cognac. I don't know if it goes well together, but it will for this broadcast. So we're gonna toast to that. So without further ado, oh, and the song. So that song I wanted you to hear because I learned about that song when I was at El Jefe. It was on his playlist.
Oh.
And it was just had that chill, like you said, it's got that chill vibe. It had that chill vibe. So the artist is a black guy. His name is Devin Morrison. And the name of the song is called Everlasting Life. But it just definitely kind of moves me in a way where it's just like, it's just a feel-good feeling with just the instruments and all of that, the arrangement and everything. So, we're going to get into this book. We Are Balogun. This book, you can order you a copy online by visiting www.dorrance.publishing. That's DORRANCE, Dorrance Publishing. For those of you who may have seen this book floating around, wanted to get the book, interested in the book, we're going to read it to you today. We're going to read it to you every day. We're going to discuss it chapter by chapter. I think there's like 300 pages. So I broke it down in a 2-hour time span. We'll cover those in about 8 weeks. So we're going to be here every Friday from 2 to 4. In the beginning of this book, we're going to meet Are Balogun, who is a community organizer. I consider him to be a revolutionary. He's done a lot of work. But in the beginning of this book, we're going to get to learn who he was in his childhood and some of the things that shaped his way of thinking or led him onto the path of organizing. I know for a fact that many of us, we all come through different walks of life, and especially as African people in America or anywhere in the world where you find exploitation and oppression, and conditions that are just unbearable, crimes against humanity, you know, we always try to find a solution to those things. And when it comes to problem solving and finding a solution to those things, it's not always the easiest thing to do. You may not necessarily have the correct idea. You may not have the correct strategy and so forth. And a lot of times, those processes are through trial and error. And also it comes with your resources, what resources you have. And it could possibly be like who you know and, you know, what resources they have. But nonetheless, what matters is being able to stand up and say that I want to make a difference, or I want to see change, and I'm going to dedicate my life to that. And I can attest to the fact that Chairman can also attest to the fact that that's something that Yafayu has done, because we know for a fact, because we have done the work with him. So we'll be able to give you some insight and also what our experiences are as well. I had the pleasure of, and Chairman Erick, Are Balogun has had the pleasure to be contributing writers to this book, and it's a great honor. I think I can speak for both of us. So yeah, that's very important to us, because it gives us an opportunity to, you know, have an account of our history and the struggle as well. So I thank Comrade Yafayu for doing that, and hopefully he'll see this live stream and he'll come through. Okay, so we are Balogun. Oh, I'm sorry, I just do all the talking. Did you want to say anything before we get started reading?
Everything I wanted to say, she's telekinesis. Yeah.
Y'all gotta forgive me because I do have a motor mouth, and I just get excited about these things. So, we are Balogun. And it says this is a Black Lives Matter memoir by Yafayu. So, memoir of the co-founder of Guerrilla Mainframe and Huey P. Newton Gun Club. Memoir of, I said that, co-founder Guerrilla Mainframe and Huey P. Newton Gun Club, supporting writings by Kila, Baruti, Shakur, Erick. This book is inspired by the Shamsuddin, Goodson, Dyer, Mitchell, and Lindsay families. Special acknowledgement to the members of Guerrilla Mainframe and to the Balogun clan. If y'all are watching, please be sure to like this video. Please be sure to share this video. And this is also for Talissa Shamsuddin, JJ, Nez, Nas, and Music. So now we're going to talk about
and now Asada. They got a new baby. Baby. Her name is Asada G. We put her on there, but yes, she wasn't born then.
Yeah, so baby Asada. So this book is for his family and children. And isn't it such a great thing to leave, not to leave, but to give them something like this?
Right.
Like, I think we need to be mindful of the amount of work and effort it takes to do that. And so I definitely commend him for that. So we're going to start with the foundation of Yafayu Balogun. Adele Turner Elementary School, a school I attended, was a place of great education and learning, where students are encouraged to explore various subjects and gain a well-rounded understanding of the world. One area that holds special importance at our school was the study of Black history. Through a comprehensive curriculum and dedicated teachers, Adele Turner Elementary ensured that students gained a deep appreciation for the contributions and struggles of Black individuals throughout history. Today it is crucial to recognize and honor the achievements of Black individuals as they have played a significant role in shaping our world. At Adele Turner Elementary, we firmly believe that by understanding and acknowledging Black history, we could foster a more inclusive and equitable future. The curriculum at our school provided a comprehensive overview of Black history, starting from ancient civilizations such as Egypt and Mali. Students learned about the rich cultural heritage of these civilizations, including their advancements in mathematics, architecture, and trade. By studying these early societies, students gained a broader perspective of the historical contributions of Black people. As students progress through their education at Adele Turner Elementary, they delve deeper into significant events and figures of Black history. They learned about the transatlantic slave trade, the civil rights movement, and the accomplishments of influential individuals like Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, and Martin Luther King Jr. By examining these pivotal moments, students develop empathy and a sense of social justice. The learning experience at Adele Turner Elementary went beyond the classroom. Students participate in various projects and activities that reinforce their understanding of Black history. For instance, by engaging in research, projects where they delve into specific topics related to Black history and presenting their findings to their classmates. This not only enhanced my knowledge, but also encouraged critical thinking, public speaking, and teamwork skills. In addition to academic lessons, our school invited guest speakers and host workshops to provide real-world perspectives on Black history. Local community leaders, activists, and historians are invited to share their experience and knowledge, inspiring students to become active participants in their communities. These interactions created a bridge between the classroom learning and practical application of knowledge, empowering students to make a difference in the world around them. Furthermore, Adele Turner Elementary celebrates Black History Month with various events and activities. This annual observance provides an opportunity for students to showcase their understanding and appreciation of Black history through performance, art, displays, and presentation. The entire school community comes together to celebrate the achievement and resilience of Black individuals, fostering a sense of unity and cultural pride. The impact of learning Black history at Adele Turner Elementary extends far beyond the classroom walls. Students develop a strong sense of empathy, understanding, and respect for different cultures and perspectives. They learn to challenge stereotypes and fight against discrimination, promoting a more inclusive society. As students progress to higher levels of education, their foundation, knowledge of Black history acquired at Adele Turner Elementary prepared them to engage in more nuanced discussions about race and social justice. They enter middle school, high school, and beyond, equipped with the tools to confront and dismantle systemic inequalities. The education provided at Adele Turner Elementary serves as a powerful platform for students to develop a strong moral compass, instilling values of equality and justice. By understanding the struggles and triumphs of Black individuals throughout history, students are inspired to become agents of positive change in their communities. In conclusion, Adele Turner Elementary School offered a great education that emphasized the study of Black history through a comprehensive curriculum, engaging activities, and community involvement. Students at our school gained a deep appreciation for contributions and struggles of Black individuals throughout history. This education fosters empathy, critical thinking, and commitment to social students. I feel like I just read that. Empowering students to create a more inclusive and equitable society. Adele Turner Elementary is proud to provide a learning environment where students can gain a well-rounded understanding of Black history and develop into informed and compassionate global citizens. At Adele Turner Elementary School, I was fortunate to have exceptional teachers who went above and beyond to provide an enriching education. They introduced me to prominent figures in Black history, including Huey P. Newton and Fred Hampton. What? Well, I should have went to that school.
I know, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, my oldest brother went to Adele Turner too.
This is the Oak Cliff, right?
Yeah.
Man, let's see. I went to school in Southeast Dallas, off of Grand Avenue. My school was Fantasy Harris, which was an all-Black school. I can't say that I remember it being having that type of element in it, and I'm just gonna say that if that's what it was, I'm sweating. If that was what it was during that time and was experienced, man, that's something that's unforgettable and that, like, wow. I mean, of course, we had in elementary school, we had our Black History Month program.
Oh yeah, we used to have those. Yeah.
Maybe every now and again there was something, but it's just standard, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something to say truly about Adele Turner.
No, it is. I mean, you say standard. Even the one you went to, I went to Daniel Webster.
Right, I know Daniel Webster.
And that was standard, but according, compared to this era, standard is like this level. And this level is above the level we was, you know what I'm saying? Because, these days they done took out a lot of that, out of the schools, and they do it very blandly.
Right.
Go through the motions type of deal, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to when we went, even when it was just Black History Month, they made a big deal of it. Right. At least at Webster they did. They made a pretty good deal of it. It made me curious and interested.
Right.
About the historical figures.
Well,
it just wasn't to this level, but
Well, one thing I can say is that I may not have had what the comrade Yasayu had in that experience, but my first real experience with understanding our plight, or even just like a little bit of a nugget of information, I did get it when I was in high school. And of course, like many people, that story don't look like your favorite story. It's gonna be Malcolm X. As far as anything outside of Martin Luther King.
Right.
But I got the story of Malcolm X. I think my senior year of high school. And just that little piece just changed my whole reality in how I saw and viewed the world. So to have a jump start like this. I can kind of take back something because my brother, he went to an African center school. Africa Care Academy in Dallas, Texas. And that school set a golden standard. Right. Like when you walk to the building, the building is red, black, and green, and first thing you see when you go into the building is a great picture of Marcus Garvey and things like that. So that was not adapted through the public school system, but for what he explained to be adapted in the public school system, I'm pretty sure it was a measure of those individual teachers. And who they were. We might hear more about
He's going to talk about this.
Okay.
I met a couple of them.
Okay. Because
they hadn't retired yet. It was some years ago. before they retired, I met a couple of those teachers. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So I'm going to continue reading. One of the most impactful learning experience was watching the Eyes on the Prize documentary series, which shed light on the civil rights movement and the struggles faced by African Americans during that era. These individuals embodied the principles of activism, self-defense, and community empowerment. My teachers recognized the importance of teaching us about these remarkable figures, as their stories were essential to understanding the complexities of the civil rights movement. They incorporated their lessons into our curriculum, allowed us to explore their lives and legacies in depth to enhance our understanding. My teachers organized a viewing of the Eyes on the Prize documentary series, which chronicled the history of the civil rights movement from its inception to its achievements. This powerful and comprehensive documentary provided first-hand accounts, interviews, and archival footage, allowing us to witness the struggles and triumphs of African Americans during that pivotal time. As I watched the documentary, I was captivated by the stories of bravery, resilience, and unity that unfolded before my eyes. The footage of sit-ins, freedom rides, and marches showcased the unwavering determination of activists who fought against segregation and systematic racism. It was inspiring to see ordinary individuals like Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King Jr. rise to the occasion and become catalysts for change. The documentary also shed light on the Black Panther Party, with a particular focus on the very young activists. It delved into the organization's goals, such as community empowerment, social justice, and self-defense against police brutality. Through interviews and archival materials, we gained insight into their ideology, strategies, and impact they had on their communities. Learning about Huey P. Newton and Fred Hampton was a transformative experience for me. It allowed me to understand the complexity of their activism, the challenges they face, and the lasting impact they have left behind. They advocated for self-determination, education, and equality, all of which resonated deeply within me. My teachers facilitated thoughtful discussions after each episode of the documentary series, encouraging us to reflect on the historical context and the relevance of the civil rights movement to our lives today. These discussions nurtured critical thinking skills and fostered an environment where we felt comfortable sharing our thoughts and perspectives. This multi-dimensional approach deepened our understanding and allowed us to appreciate the complexities of their work. Studying the origins of organizations and the broader civil rights movement instilled in me a sense of social consciousness, empathy, and a desire to challenge injustice. Their stories taught me the importance of fighting for equality and standing up against oppression, even in the face of adversity. Moreover, this educational experience at Adele Turner Elementary School equipped me with the historical framework that I carried with me as I progressed through my academic journey. It allowed me to engage in more nuanced discussions about race, social justice, and the ongoing struggle for equality in our society. It empowered me to become an advocate for positive change in my community and to stand up against discrimination and injustice in all its forms. Abdullah Shamsuddin, my father, was a remarkable individual who embodied strength, determination, and pride. As a devout Muslim, he navigated his path with unwavering faith and unyielding commitment to his principles. At the age of 16, he made the bold decision to join the Marines, embarking on a journey that would shape his life and leave a lasting impact on those who knew him. From a young age, my father displayed a strong sense of discipline and focus. He was firm and direct in his approach to life, never wavering in his convictions. This steadfastness was evident in his commitment to his faith, which served as a guiding force throughout his entire life. Joining the Marines at such a young age was a testament to my father's determination and desire for personal growth. The decision to enlist in the military required immense courage and a deep sense of responsibility. It was a testament to his dedication to serve his country and protect the values he held dear. Throughout his time in the Marines, my father exemplified the traits of a true leader. He embraced the rigorous training, challenges, and responsibilities that came with being a Marine. His discipline and resilience allowed him to excel in his duties and earn the respect of his fellow Marines. As a proud man, my father took great pride in his service to the nation. He recognized the sacrifices made by those who came before him and those who served alongside him. This sense of pride instilled in him a strong sense of duty and honor, driving him to give his best in everything he did. Beyond his military service, my father's strength of character was evident in his interactions with others. He treated everyone with respect and kindness, regardless of their backgrounds or beliefs. He understood the importance of empathy and compassion, and he consistently demonstrated these qualities in his everyday interactions. As a devoted father, my dad instilled in me the values of hard work, integrity, and perseverance. He encouraged me to pursue my dreams, reminding me that success comes through dedication and a willingness to overcome challenges. He was my mentor and role model, always offering guidance and support when I needed it most. Despite the demands of military life, my father remained deeply connected to his faith. Islam was an integral part of his identity and providing him with strength and solace during difficult times. He was dedicated to his daily prayers, and his commitment to his religious practices were unwavering. My father's journey was not without its share of hardships and sacrifices. Military life often meant being away from family and facing the uncertainties of deployment. However, he faced these challenges with resilience and determination to fulfill his duties. His unwavering commitment to his country and his principles was a testament to his character. Tragically, my father's life was cut short, leaving behind a void that can never be filled. However, his legacy lives on through the memories and lessons he imparted to those who knew him. He taught us the importance of standing up for what we believe in and remaining true to ourselves. Even in the face of adversity, as I reflect on my father's life, I am reminded of the profound impact he had on me and those around him. His unwavering faith, his strength of character, and his sense of pride continue to inspire me to be the best version of myself. My mother, whom I deeply admire. Before he get into his mom, I want to talk about some of the things he said about his father. So this is going to give us a little smoke break. So, did you cut it?
I want you to cut yours first.
I don't know how to cut these things. I don't know how to use this thing.
Oh, you put it in the middle, you cut it.
Really?
Not too high at the top.
Cut it. Cut it.
Yeah, it'll be about right there.
You need to cut it like this.
Yeah, you don't go quickly.
Woo!
There you go.
All right. So we're gonna smoke this cigar. We need to put a little bit more alcohol in our drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit more. We almost done with it, y'all. But this was what I had at the cigar lounge. So I saved this little bit of corner, especially for y'all. So we're going to hold on, don't drink yet.
Oh.
We're going to now I know that y'all famous father Abdullah Shamsuddin was a Muslim man, so he may not have partaken in cigars.
He did actually.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
you can tell me more about that.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Yeah. But we're gonna light this cigar in Yafayu's father's honor, and we're gonna also do a toast. So let's do the toast first. So cheers to Yafayu's father, a devoted man, a man of discipline, and a man of courage, and a man of sacrifice.
All right,
cheers. Now we're gonna light the cigar in honor of his father, for instilling those values into his son. I can tell this is going to be strong.
Oh, did you ask him what? Did he ask you?
I told him to give me some head busters.
You did?
Mm.
Oh shit! She done did me wrong, y'all. What is wrong with her? Lord, you should have told him to get you some mild. I'm surprised he let you. Oh, man, he's like, oh really? Okay, well.
I don't even think I got mine all the way.
Yeah. Okay, he was like, you don't want no mild.
Yeah, I told him. I said, make sure. Oh, he was like trying to go over the rules with me, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't inhale, don't inhale.
Yeah. That shit was good. Yeah.
But I always inhale, I told him. He's like, you gonna kill yourself. So you know how to light it. Oh, your paper? Raffle?
This that one. It must be a pen roll. It must be easy with this.
I think mine is really good now. But this is what I wanted to say about Yafayu's father before we delve into his mother. One thing about being a human being is everybody in this world, they do what they got to do.
Right. That's right.
We have to deal with our basic necessities and different things like that, you know, just to stay alive. But at the same time, we also value the quality of our life, you know. But those values and, you know, valuing the quality of your life, it does come with how you were raised, you know, your principles, your morals, and your values. One of the things that he highlighted about his father was that, you know, he was very disciplined, and that's important to me, especially when it comes to fatherhood, in molding and shaping children or influencing the people around you. I'm a very big woman when it comes to discipline. Like, man, discipline is like fundamental in me. Now, there's a lot of things in life that I can say that I'm undisciplined in, but when it comes to like my true morals and principles,
Yeah.
I'm very stand up in my discipline to make sure that they're unwavering.
Yeah, right.
So that's the thing that I think that Yafeyu took the most from his father. His discipline to get things done, even being a Muslim man and going to the military, that in itself, I don't really know. He didn't really delve into what that looked like and the challenges or why, the time frame and whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
but it just shows the sacrifices you make for family and this and that and all of those things. But it definitely was a dynamic behind certain decision making. But again, a disciplined man is gonna do what he needs to do to have a certain quality of life. So I just want to say that the key word that stuck out to me the most was discipline. So what's your take on it?
Yeah. I mean, he's an accurate take. You mentioned the cigar. When I first met him, he was sitting out in the backyard with a cigar. He was reading one of Elijah Muhammad's books.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when I first met him. Yep, he sure was.
How old are you?
I was probably 19, 20, probably 20, something like that. Yeah, it was early days. But, so, he didn't go into that, but he was introduced to Islam early in his days. But I don't know if he was committed to Islam until after the military. Yeah, so
okay.
I know it here.
Yeah,
I know it here. It sounded like he was doing it, but by the time Yafeyu was born, I don't even think he was even in it. But by the time he was born, though, he was already a committed Muslim at that point. In fact, his brother, his daddy's brother, and a couple of his brothers, they helped. They were some of the founding members in Miles 48 in Dallas.
Oh wow!
Back when Miles 48 was in North Dallas.
One of the things that throughout history, there's always like I was saying earlier, strategies and tactics and how we do things and wanting to change the world of how we find ourselves. We go through trial and error. But when it comes to movements and different stuff like that, people have their opinions about how different organizations did this, how different movements did this. But man, one thing I can tell you for sure is that I always respected any aspect, or I know they have the Nation of Islam, the Fruit of Islam, and all those different things. But I always respected American Islamic people.
Oh yeah, right.
And their nation building tactics.
Right.
A lot of people say, well, it's self-capitalist interest and this and that, what Farrakhan got going on and how you. But man, some of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. It's when they do their drills.
Yeah, right.
Man, that shit. That's how.
Yeah.
That. Even though I'm not a part of the nation, they give me hope that we can build our own military.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, exactly.
That gives me hope that we do have the capacity to do something like that.
Yeah,
we do have the capacity to organize great numbers.
Right.
When they do those drills and different stuff like that, the discipline that the men have, the women have, the way that they move is so uniform.
It's precise, yeah.
Man, when I tell you that's the most beautiful shit I really ever seen.
Yeah, they got the Julia that's why they do it too.
It's really beautiful. So my hats always go off to them. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
They really the only ones who did that outside of Marcus Garvey and the UNIA.
Yeah.
On that level, Marcus Garvey had the army and the black nurses and all of that. That type of uniformity, that level of advancement is literally should be our collective goal.
Right.
But it shows the unison that it's possible.
Yeah, right.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Now the nation, they don't just fuck with anybody. You know, you gotta be special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what happens to create that special person is that discipline.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you can take a brother who's been trained in the Nation of Islam and tell him to do security, no matter what the event, no matter what the thing is, he know how to do security.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep.
So they just a lot. It just says a lot about that type of character that it produces. So
Yeah.
and I think that's probably what Yafeyu probably seen when he talks about his father's discipline and devotion.
Right, yep. Yep, that's true.
Like devotion to something, you know, is critical. I think all of us have to have something important in our life that we value, like that help guide us. Like Christians believe in Jesus, Muslims believe in a prophet. All of those things are supposed to help you guide and navigate. I think that's what they're for. Like I'm not either one of the two, but I get it. I get why it exists, and it's to help you to stay morally grounded and make best decisions and so forth.
Exactly.
But when I tell you, when I do see a Muslim man, he ain't playing. He ain't playing. I never really met a Muslim man that was playing around
like goofy, overly goofy and shit, and like lame and just like not serious. Yeah, that's true. I met too many myself.
Right. So shout out to Yafe유's father, Abdullah Shamsuddin. May you rest in power. We're going to continue and read about his mother. But this is just our little salute to him. Okay, so I'm going to continue to read. My mother, whom I deeply admire, is a woman of incredible resilience and dedication. Throughout her life, she worked tirelessly in a corporate job, always striving to improve the lives of our family. Her commitment to her career and her unwavering love for my sister, Rashima, and I have constant sources of inspiration. From a young age, my mother understood the value of hard work and perseverance. She recognized the importance of education and instilled in us the belief that knowledge is the key to unlocking our full potential. Her own journey in the corporate world serves as a testament to her determination and ambition. Throughout her career, my mother faced numerous challenges and obstacles. However, she met each one head on, demonstrating her resilience and unwavering work ethic. Her dedication to her job was evident in her consistent pursuit of excellence and her commitment to professional growth. Beyond her corporate endeavors, my mother's greatest accomplishment lies in her role as a loving and devoted mother. She tirelessly balanced the demands of her career by providing us with a nurturing and supportive environment. Her love and selflessness were evident in everything she did, and her sacrifices never went unnoticed. In addition to my mother's steadfast commitment to her family and career, her mother, Alice, played a significant role in shaping her values and beliefs. Alice was a deeply religious person, and her faith served as a guiding force in her life. I was just talking about that. Growing up under Alice's influence, my mother developed a strong moral compass and a deep sense of spirituality. Alice's devout faith was passed down to my mother, who in turn imparted those beliefs in my sister Rashima and me. Through her actions and teaching, my mother instilled in us the importance of faith, compassion, and the power of prayer. Her commitment to her spirituality provided her with the strength and a sense of purpose. I just said that. My sister Rashima is a testament to my mother's dedication and love. Mother graduated from Lincoln High School. Hey, that's where my mama graduated from. Hey, Lincoln Tigers. That's where my mama graduated from. Okay. Yes. During a time of significant social and political change. As an African American woman, my mama graduated 10 years after her. As an African American woman, she faced her own. I wonder if my mama knew her. Well, no, she would have been probably a lot younger, but she probably knew my family. Yeah. However, with the unwavering support of our mother, Rashima was able to overcome adversity and pursue her dreams. My mother's unwavering support and belief in Rashima's abilities empowered her to excel academically and personally. She provided a nurturing environment that fostered Rashima's growth, independence, and self-confidence. Through her guidance, my mother helped shape Rashima into the remarkable woman she is today. The bond between my mother and grandmother Alice was a testament to the strength and love within our family. Alice's deep religiosity and my mother's unwavering dedication to her career and family created a strong foundation that permeated every aspect of our lives. Their influence continues to shape our values and serve as reminders of the importance of faith, hard work, and love. Learning to read is a fundamental skill that opens the doors to a world of knowledge and hallelujah and opportunities. However, for some individuals, including myself, the journey to reading proficiency can be filled with challenges and struggles, too. I too faced difficulties during my early education, particularly in the first grade, and overcoming those hurdles was not an easy feat. As a young student, I found it incredibly challenging to grasp the foundational skills necessary for reading. The alphabet seemed like an intricate puzzle, and decoding words felt like an insurmountable task. While my classmates progressed effortlessly, I struggled to keep up with the pace of the curriculum. My struggles in reading began to affect my self-esteem and overall academic performance. I felt frustrated and defeated as if I were falling behind my peers. It was disheartening to witness my classmates effortlessly dive into captivating stories while I grappled with basic reading comprehension. Thankfully, my educators recognized the obstacles I faced and provided the support and resources I needed. They employed a variety of teaching strategies, including one-on-one tutoring sessions, phonic drills, and engaging reading materials tailored to my level. Their patience and dedication helped me regain my confidence and inspired me to persevere. In addition to the assistance provided at the school, my parents played a crucial role in the journey to literacy. They created a nurturing home environment that encouraged reading and learning. I wish I grew up in his house. No, I'm just playing. No, my mama was, I'm going to tell y'all about my mama in a minute. But I just really like how he is really shaping the family dynamic and support of the family. Because, these days, and not to say for everybody, but a lot of families are criticized, especially families, because kids are all on their phones.
Free for all.
Free for all, in your room. And, everybody isn't, they're on devices. They're just on devices. And devices teach you everything, type things. So this is kind of refreshing to see. They created a nurturing home environment that encouraged reading and learning. They patiently sat with me, guiding me through books and offering reassurance when I stumbled over words. Their unwavering support instilled in me a sense of determination and the belief that I could overcome any challenge. Over time, with consistent effort and support, I gradually began to improve my reading skills. It was a slow and arduous process, but each small milestone fueled my motivation to continue working hard. I discovered the power of resilience and the importance of not giving up in the face of adversity. I also found solace in exploring alternative forms of learning. Audiobooks, for instance, became a valuable tool in my journey. By listening to stories while following along with the text, I developed a stronger grasp of phonics, vocabulary, and comprehension. This multi-sensory approach to learning proved to be instrumental in my progress. Moreover, my struggles with reading taught me valuable life lessons. I developed empathy for others who face similar challenges and gained a deeper understanding of the diverse ways in which individuals learn. This experience cultivated a sense of compassion and desire to support others in their educational journeys. As I moved through the grades, I continued to work diligently on my reading skills, gradually catching up to my peers. The challenges I encountered in the early stages of my education served as a powerful motivation to exceed academically. I dedicated myself to improving my reading abilities and sought out additional opportunities to expand my knowledge and language skills. While my journey to reading proficiency was marked by struggles, it ultimately shaped me into a resilient and determined individual. It taught me the importance of perseverance, the value of support systems, and the transformative power of education. Most importantly, it reinforced the notion that everyone learns at their own pace and that setbacks do not define our potentials for success. In conclusion, learning to read can present formidable challenges for some individuals. I faced significant struggles during my early education, particularly in first grade. However, with the unwavering support of my educators and parents, as well as my own determination, I was able to overcome these hurdles. My journey to literacy taught me valuable life lessons, and instilled in me a strong sense of resilience and empathy. Today, I am grateful for the obstacles I faced, as they have shaped me into the person I am today, equipped with a profound appreciation for the power of education and the strength that lies within each of us to overcome challenges. Discovering books that ignite a passion for learning and spark a desire for knowledge is a transformative experience. For me, that turning point occurred when Daddy advised I read How to Eat to Live. Hey! I got that book, yes. That's one of those books that, you know how you have a library of books and it's always supposed to be there? Like, even if you don't read it like me. I mean, I read it, but it's just something that you gotta have. I read it. I read it on more than one occasion, but it's just one of those things. It's like it got to be a part of your library.
Right. Yeah, it's in a lot of people's library. You right?
Yeah, I read How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad during my fourth grade years. Okay, the fourth grade. Okay. I think I read it when I was probably like 19.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I got it when I was around 19.
Mm-hmm.
So, your favorite had
a head start on this.
Yes. This book focused on Black empowerment with cultural awareness, captured my attention to open up a whole new world of learning and exploration. How to Eat to Live is a thought-provoking work that delves into the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, the leader of the Nation of Islam. It provides insight into dietary practice, health, and spirituality, emphasizing their significance within the Black community. Despite being relatively young, I was captured by the profound message conveyed in this book. Reading How to Eat to Live had a profound impact on my worldview. It awakened a curiosity within me that ignited a desire to delve deeper into the rich tapestry of Black history, culture, and empowerment. I found myself eager to explore literature and resources that shed light on the experience, contributions, and struggles of Black individuals throughout history. As I delved into other books and writings related to Black empowerment, I discovered a treasure trove of knowledge and narratives that were often overlooked in mainstream education. These books helped me to develop a deeper understanding of the African American experience and provided me with a sense of pride and resilience. Through the pages of these empowering books, I learned about influential figures such as Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, and countless others who fought tirelessly for justice and equality. Their stories inspired me to stand up against injustice and to contribute to positive change in my own way. Furthermore, reading about the experiences and achievements of Black individuals throughout history helped me develop a strong sense of cultural identity and self-worth. It enabled me to appreciate the richness and diversity of Black culture and instilled in me a deep sense of pride in my heritage. These books also played a vital role in shaping my understanding of social justice. They shed light on systematic racism, discrimination, and inequality, prompting me to question the status quo and strive for a more just and inclusive society. I realized the importance of education, awareness, and allyship in affecting meaningful change. The impact of reading How to Eat to Live and other books on Black empowerment extended beyond my personal development. It also influenced my interaction with others, as I became eager to share the knowledge and perspectives I had gained. I engaged in discussions, recommended books to friends and families, and participated in community initiatives centered around Black history and culture. These books inspired me to stand up against injustice, embrace my cultural identity, and strive for a more equitable world. Reading became a catalyst for personal growth and a tool for promoting awareness and positive change. Physical altercations can have a profound impact on a person's confidence and self-perception. In my own experiences, I encountered a significant defeat in the 3rd grade. Hold on, let me say something about this before I go into what happened to him in the 3rd grade. So, he was talking earlier about his mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying that it was kind of reminiscent of what my mom. And hold on, let me light my cigar. Are you getting hoarse, or you doing it?
It was me, but I actually had 100 something points before I did that.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
See, I need to learn how to do that. So that's TikTok?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hi, TikTok. I think I have a TikTok. I got a TikTok. Yeah, I do got a TikTok. I need to start using it. So let me tell you this. See, I can relate to what he was saying about his mom and that. One thing about it, when I reflect on my mom and her contributions and the whole reading and the world that it had opened up for him.
Right.
Before I got that Malcolm X book, like I told you, right? I grew up poor. I grew up where everyone around me was on welfare and Section 8, including my family. Mm-hmm. When my family consists of me, my mom, and my brother, single parent household. And where I grew up, most of the households looked like that. But we didn't have fathers like Yafeu had.
Yeah.
And the ones that possibly were around that could be considered fathers, they were probably like abusive, mm-hmm. or just mooching off of a woman. Yeah. These were the days when you had to hide a man in your closet because the Section 8 people come. And you know, he gotta go away for a couple of days.
Make sure they don't think a man is in the home.
This is the day when Section 8 they gonna come and check and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had a television, black and white television that you have to put a clothes hanger in and then stand like this to get a good reception, or bang the back of it, you know. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times it wasn't worth it to even do that. So we did go outside and play a lot. Not only because that's what all we had, but we actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, right.
But then when it's time to come in the house, you still, as a child, you want to be recreational.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have something to do.
Yep.
And that TV, we couldn't sit in front of the TV because it probably just wasn't working right. So one thing I do commend my mom about, out of the many things that I can commend her on, but just off of this subject matter, talking about reading, my mom would always read to me and my brother. That's why I have this strong urge to read to people. Like this moment, like doing this, it brings me the greatest joy that you can ever imagine. Like sitting here talking to you all and reading, and you get to hear my voice and me putting all the little extra dramatics on it. I developed that because of my mom doing it to me and for me. Yeah. But I got a strong sense of who I was from this, and I tell people this story. You probably heard me tell this story before. But when I was a little girl, I always knew that I was an African.
Yeah.
I never, the term black or Negro or African American, all those different words, they never resonated with me, or I never even thought about them. I always saw myself as an African. And the reason being is because my mom used to read to me, and one of the books that she read to me over and over again, because it was in my collection, was Zeele, Z-E-L-E, by Virginia Hamilton. In addition to the book, The People Who Could Fly. These books were books that are like Virginia Hamilton, she was like very heavy into folklore and stuff like that. African magic, but it would be like African heritage and stuff like that, but emphasis on the South, the southern states and different things like that. So Zeele, hey Bobby, all power to the people. So Zeele was a character, and she was this really, really tall African girl. And she was from the South Sudan. And she was black as midnight. And she ended up living in South Carolina. And it was a time where this was a cotton picking days, the days of sharecropping and stuff like that, where people did, the few people that did have their 40 acres in a mule, they could kind of be free in that environment. And there was a lot of time for leisure at, when you're not picking cotton. So the young kids would be out playing in the fields, in the cotton fields, and they would see Zeele, this big, tall, slender, blacker than midnight African girl with these high cheekbones. And it was something that was captivating about her because she looked different. She was from the South Sudan. She was from Africa. But they was intrigued and mesmerized by her beauty and, but she was that African girl. And what that book brought out was that beauty. What it brought out is it was that beauty, and that beauty, what Virginia Hamilton was showing us was the beauty of Africa by presenting us with Zeele. But when I was a little girl, guess what my mom used to call me? Say it louder.
Zeele.
Yes, my mama used to call me Zeele.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so my mama used to call me Zeele. So in my mind,
okay, I can see
I always thought that I was an African. It was never ever a question to me. Because that's the way my mom said, because I had the high cheekbones and stuff. She said that she called me Zeele.
What year was y'all reading it?
Oh, I would say I was probably like in the 3rd grade, so this was in the 80s.
Oh, that's
this was in the 80s. So, and see, that's the thing. My mom didn't have the cultural, I don't know, maybe she did. But the political awareness that I have, I trained myself to be this way, right?
Right.
Out of a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a natural thing that my mama invoked.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know if she knew what she was invoking in me.
Right.
But I never been confused about being an African.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I contribute that to the contributions of my mom reading to me, whether she was conscious of it or not.
Right.
But it really did open up a world for me to want to explore more. Of course, you know, as I got older, I did get introduced to other books and stuff, but at a young age, I only had what I had in front of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I was fortunate enough to have that. So yeah, that just reminds me of the story that he shared about his mom and her reading and stuff, because you just don't know like how different things can spark a child's thought process and their imagination. You know, I used to like listen to my mom read those children Bible stories. I would read them myself.
I did too. I
would read them myself, but them things used to scare the shit out of me.
Me too. That's funny. It was very serious and intense when you was reading. It was like that for me too. I'm like, this is some serious stuff right here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. The story of Noah's Ark and all of those different things there. But as I got older, I summed it up as, of course, mythology. But it was always some type of lesson to be learned, a moral lesson, to take away from the different stories and stuff like that. So I can definitely say that I didn't have a lot growing up. If I had anything at all as far as materialistic things are concerned. But what I did have were those books. And I can definitely relate to what he's saying with the challenges that he faced, but just being in that household, because see, that's the thing, you do have the teachers and stuff in the school, but the family gotta come back home and connect that reading and all of that stuff together. So I'm definitely glad that he put that into his development and being transparent about the challenge. You know, because I know people who are adults and still struggle with reading, just the way we all struggle with different things. You know, you may be good at something that I'm not good at, or vice versa, or whatever. But for a lot of people, especially for people in the South, we all know Juneteenth is coming up, and you know, with Juneteenth, you know, a lot of people make fun of us Southern people from Texas and so forth, because we walking around, we didn't even know slavery had ended. And a lot of us were out of that process illiterate. That's what you know, and so a great deal of African people in Texas suffer from illiteracy. You know, but a lot of times when you go out in a public space and you have to engage in those things with other people, you don't want nobody to know that, so you shy away from a learning process that could be beneficial to you. But when you have those things at home, it helps to develop that skill. And that's a skill that he talked about, you know, and different things like that. So it's a skill that has to be developed, in a confidence also that has to be developed. But when you do get that, it definitely opens up more of a world, because reading it's about acquiring knowledge. You know,
it's useful.
One thing about knowledge can be you can get hands-on knowledge. Some things you're forced to learn because you're in a situation or an instance. You know what I'm saying? But when you can take the time to study something and get to know it and then develop it, it's like really good. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to read. He talks about it's just a couple more pages in this chapter. Well, just like one. Let me see here, because I might want to go on Let's see, what time is it? I think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna stop on this chapter because it goes into the next chapter. So we're gonna conclude this chapter.
Yeah.
Because what time is it? Oh no, we still got a good 40 minutes.
It's
Okay. So let's see here. So he's talking about something that happened in the 3rd grade. So the encounter with Dominique Reed was an unfortunate. You know who that is?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to elaborate. Wait, let me read the sentence up. I gotta go back. Hold on. So basically he said reading became a catalyst for personal growth and a tool for promoting awareness and positive change. So he says physical altercations can have a profound impact on a person's confidence and self-perception.
Yeah.
In my own experiences, I encountered a significant defeat in the 3rd grade when Dominique Reed beat me up. Dominique Reed! Oh man, he gonna have to come and tell us about this.
You seen the movie Quarter High?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his daddy that produced it. Arthur Muhammad.
Who did?
Dominique.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this incident left a lasting impression and brought about a notable change in my outlook. Although it didn't completely shatter my confidence, the encounter with Dominique Reed was an unfortunate and challenging experience for me. Prior to this incident, I had engaged in several physical fights, some of which I had won and others I had lost. The sense of helplessness and the realization that I was not invincible deeply affected. What happened to your brain? Do your brain again.
Oh, now you know, TikTok make you think it drains your battery pretty fast,
man.
so it drained that pretty good.
Okay. I need to get on.
We got a lot of views, so it's good.
The sense of helplessness and the realization that I was not invincible deeply affected my self-assurance. Although the incident had a negative impact, it did not destroy my confidence. Despite feeling shaken and vulnerable, I recognized the importance of resilience and perseverance. I refused to let this single defeat define me or dictate my future actions. Instead, I made a conscious decision to learn from the experience and grow stronger. I realized that strength is not solely measured by physical prowess, but also by one's ability to handle adversity with grace and maturity. Moreover, the incident compelled me to reevaluate the way I approach conflicts and relationships. I became more aware of the importance of communication, empathy, and understanding in resolving disputes. I realized that resorting to physical aggression was not always the most effective or productive solution. Over time, I gradually rebuilt my confidence through various means, engaging in activities that highlighted my strengths and talents, allowing me to regain a sense of self-assurance. Additionally, the support of friends, families, and mentors played a crucial role in bolstering my confidence and encouraging me to embrace my true potential. Uncle Asadi, a prominent figure in my family history, holds a special place as the first member of our line to join the Nation of Islam. It was the latter part of the 1960s, a time of significant social and cultural change in America, that Uncle Asadi's decision to embrace this religious movement had a profound impact on our family's trajectory. The Nation of Islam, under the leadership of Elijah Muhammad, advocated for the empowerment and upliftment of African American community. Its teachings combine Islamic principles with a focus on black identity and self-reliance. Okay, we're now...
Uncle Asadi, that's how you see it.
Asadi? Asadi.
Yeah, he just passed last week.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Serious to Asadi.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go ahead and continue because we still got a good 35 minutes into chapter 2. And he's still talking about his early years, his younger years growing up. So, he's definitely from Oak Cliff. So this is going to talk a little bit about life being from Oak Cliff, Oak Cliffian. During my formative years, I attended Atwell Middle School, a place that became the backdrop for my academic journey as a student. I had my fair share of ups and downs when it came to my grades, constantly teetering between success and setbacks. Atwell Middle School provided an environment that encouraged intellectual growth and personal development. Like many adolescents, I found myself drawn to the world of sports during my time at Atwell Middle School. One sport captured my passion and became an integral part of my life. Representing the Oak Cliff Redskins, I became immersed in the exhilarating world of this competitive and physically demanding game. As a member of the Oak Cliff Redskins, I experienced the thrill of putting on the team uniform, lacing up my cleats, and stepping onto the field with a sense of anticipation and determination. Football taught me valuable lessons about teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. Practicing and training with my teammates became a regular part of my routine. I learned the importance of pushing myself beyond my limits, both mentally and physically, as we honed our skills and strategies for each game. The hours spent sweating on the practice field and the bonds forged with my teammates created a sense of camaraderie and unity that extended beyond the gridiron. Game day was filled with a mix of nervous excitement and adrenaline. Stepping onto the field, the cheers of the crowd serving as the soundtrack, I felt the surge of energy and focus. The football field became a canvas where we showcased our collective efforts, striving to achieve victory while displaying sportsmanship and respect. Through football, I discovered the importance of discipline and time management. Balancing academics with sports taught me how to prioritize my responsibilities and manage my time. Kevin Pearson, Chris Garrett, Dominic Reed, Carson Kool-Aid Perry, and Luddy Wiggins. These were the days etched into the memory of my childhood, representing not just friends, but a tight-knit group that shared countless hours of laughter, competition, and camaraderie. Together, we formed an inseparable bond while playing football and basketball in our beloved neighborhood. Our neighborhood was a haven for childhood adventures, with a vibrant street and bustling community. It was in these very streets that we carved out our own sports haven, transforming any open space into a playground for our athletic pursuits. Football and basketball became the foundation upon which our friendships thrived. Michael and Little Al's house became the epicenter of our basketball escapades, serving as a sanctuary where we shared our love for the game flourish. Day after day, we congregated in their backyard, driven by an unwavering passion for basketball. Looking back, I realized this shared dedication not only cultivated our skills on the court, but also acted as a powerful force, steering us away from the potential pitfalls that often ensnare young minds. Engrossed in our basketball sessions, we found a positive outlet for our energy and a sense of purpose that shielded us from the allure of engaging in risky behaviors. While some of our peers succumbed to the temptations that often confront teenagers, we were consumed by the sound of a bouncing basketball and the joy of competition. Pudding Green Drive, the street we call home, was nestled in a middle-class community that exuded a sense of comfort and tranquility. Lined with houses boasting ample yards and 3 to 4 bedrooms, it was a neighborhood that often offered both space and a sense of security. The spacious yards on Pudding Green Drive became the backdrop for our outdoor adventures. They provided us with ample room to run, play, and explore, fostering a sense of freedom and adventure. Whether it was organizing impromptu football games or setting up makeshift basketball courts, our neighborhood's generous joys provided the canvas for our youthful escapades. The houses themselves reflected our class upbringing. Modest yet cozy abodes that served as the backdrop for countless memories. They were places of warmth, laughter echoed through the halls, and friendship deepened. In these houses, we found solace and comfort, knowing that we had a place to call our own. Living in a middle-class community also instilled in us a sense of pride and aspiration. It offered a glimpse into the possibilities that hard work and determination could bring as we observed our parents and neighbors working diligently to provide for their families. We were surrounded by a community of individuals who valued education, hard work, and the pursuit of a better life. In the realm of our youthful adventures, an unexpected turn took place during the 7th grade year. It was during this time that I had my first encounter with marijuana.
You didn't know what you were doing.
and experience that he lost his mind.
Yep.
And experience that unfolded due to the influence of our friend Kool-Aid. I should have known that Kool-Aid was going to be the one with the marijuana.
Yeah.
Did you know Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Known for his daring and rebellious nature, who seemed to possess an air of confidence that intrigued and fascinated our group. He had an aura of independence that we found enticing, and we looked up to him as a source of excitement and adventure. Kool-Aid, with his unique charm and sense of adventure, held a special place within our group of friends. Not only was he known for his rebellious spirit, but he also possessed an exceptional privilege that set him apart from the rest of us. He was the first amongst us to own his own truck. Having his own truck meant that Kool-Aid had the freedom to explore beyond the boundaries of the neighborhood. He became our trusted source of transportation, allowing us to venture to new places and experience a taste of the world outside our family's surroundings. The fact that Kool-Aid's family hailed from West Dallas, I should have known, added another layer of intrigue to his persona. West Dallas, known for its vibrant history and cultural significance, had been home to notable figures like Bobby Seale, co-founder of the Black Panther Party. This connection fueled our curiosity and sparked conversation about the influence of West Dallas and its impact on activism and social change. Through our discussions, we discovered the significance of Bobby Seale's involvement in the Civil Rights Movement and the Black Panther Party. We marveled at his courage and commitment to fight against injustice, which resonated deeply with our desire to challenge the status quo and make a difference in our own lives. Movie 14, located in Lancaster, Texas, became a frequent destination for our group when we saw a fun-filled outing. Situated a mere 10 minutes away from our homes, this local cinema provided us with an escape from reality and a chance to immerse ourselves in the magic of the big screen. For us, Movie 14 was more than just a theater. It was a sanctuary where we could indulge in the latest blockbusters, lose ourselves in captivating stories, and experience a range of emotions. Whether it was action-packed adventures, side-splitting comedies, or heartwarming dramas, Movie 14 had something for everyone. Visiting the theater became a cherished tradition. We eagerly anticipated new releases, marking the dates on our calendars and gathering our pocket money to purchase tickets and indulge in the delicious snacks offered at the concession stands. The excitement was palpable as we sat in the dimly lit theater waiting for the film to begin. Movie 14 provided us with more than just entertainment. It was a place where friendships deepened as we shared laughs, gasps, and moments of awe together. We would engage in animated discussions afterwards, dissecting the plot twists, debating our favorite characters, and reliving the cinematic experience. In the darkness of the theater, we find a temporary respite for the challenges and pressures of everyday life. It was a chance to dream, to be transported to different worlds, and to believe in the power of storytelling. Movie 14 was not just a place to pass the time, it was a haven of imagination and testament to the magic of cinema. It was taken aback when I saw Kool-Aid's truck for the first time. I was taken aback when I saw Kool-Aid's truck for the first time. It was a sleek and stylish vehicle, a perfect fit for a 16-year-old like him. The vibrant blue color and glossy finish made it stand out amongst the ordinary cars on the road. Kool-Aid had certainly inherited his father's flair for making a statement. Speaking on his father, he was known as Mr. Blues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one.
Mr. Blues.
He owned that store in South. Yeah. No, he owned the record store.
Oh, the record store.
Yeah, that's his daddy.
Oh, Blues. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah. In the music scene. Oh, shit. He was an accomplished record. I remember that place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you got some later. He was an accomplished record seller, traveling far and wide to spread the joy of his blues music. His passion for the genre was contagious, and his reputation as a knowledgeable and trustworthy source for records preceded him. Many collectors and music enthusiasts sought his expertise when it came to finding rare and vintage blues albums. Growing up surrounded by his father's love for blues, Kool-Aid developed a deep appreciation for music. He would often accompany his father on his record-selling expeditions, gaining valuable insights into the music industry and to the art of curating a great collection. It was no surprise then that Kool-Aid had developed his own unique taste in music. The truck itself was a testament to Kool-Aid's love for music. Adorned with stickers of various blues artists and music festivals, it served as a rolling tribute to the genre. The interior was outfitted with a high-quality sound system that allowed Kool-Aid to immerse himself into the soulful melodies that resonated with him. Kevin Pearson, along with his siblings, Dwayne and Neek, had recently relocated from Kansas City, Missouri to Dallas. Despite being in a new city, they quickly became familiar faces in the neighborhood. Dwayne and Neek were close in age to Kevin, either a year older or a year younger, forming a tight-knit trio of siblings. The three siblings shared a strong bond and spent a great deal of time together. Their backyards became a hub of activity and excitement where their imaginations ran wild. From morning until dusk, the Pearson siblings could be found engaging in various games and adventures. The backyard was transformed into a playground of possibilities. They would construct forts out of old streets and pillars, transforming them into secret hideouts or castles. Their vivid imaginations brought to life epic battles, daring rescue missions, and enchanting quests. The Pearson siblings were inseparable companions, supporting each other through triumphs and defeats. Whether they were playing tag, having water balloon fights, or inventing their own imaginative games, their laughter and joy filled the air. Their parents, recognizing the importance of play and fostering sibling bonds, encouraged their backyard adventures. They provided the siblings with toys, sports equipment, and art supplies, further fueling their creativity and shared experiences. In their backyard, the Pearson siblings found solace and a sense of belonging in their new surroundings. The familiarity of their playtime rituals provided comfort during change, helping them adjust to their new life in Dallas. As the days turned into months, the Pearson siblings' backyard became a symbol of their growing friendship with the neighborhood children. Their inviting laughter and spirit play attracted other kids to join in the fun. It became a vibrant gathering place where friendships were forged and memories were created. Through their time spent in the backyard, Kevin, Dwayne, and Neek discovered the true essence of childhood. They learned the value of imagination, teamwork, and the simple joys of being together. Their shared experience in the small corner of the world formed a foundation of cherished memories that would last a lifetime, no matter where life would eventually take them. The Pearson siblings would always look back fondly on those carefree days spent playing in their backyards, forever grateful for the bond they shared and adventures they embarked upon. As Kool-Aid drove through the streets of Dallas, his truck became a symbol of his passion and individuality. People couldn't help but notice the young music enthusiast cruising by with his windows down and the sounds of blues echoing through the city. The truck became a conversation starter, with strangers approaching him to discuss music, share recommendations, and reminiscing about their favorite blues records. Kool-Aid's truck was more than just a vehicle. It reflected his identity and the legacy of his father, Mr. Blues. It represented the intergenerational connection forged through music and the profound impact it can have on one's life. With every ride, Kool-Aid honored his father's love for blues and shared his own passion with the world, one song at a time. My mother, Linda, was a remarkable woman who managed to balance a demanding corporate job with her duties as a homemaker. She had a firm yet loving approach when it came to raising me and my sister, Rashima. Despite her busy schedule, she would always find time to cook for us almost every day, ensuring we had nourishing meals. Rashima, my older sister, had a deep admiration for the artist known as Prince. She would play his music constantly, filling her home with his soulful melodies. Inspired by her passion, Rashima became my guide into the world of literature. She patiently helped me learn to read, unlocking the door to countless stories and adventures. One of the most cherished memories I have is riding with Rashima on our many adventures around the city. We would hop on our bicycles and explore the streets, venturing into unknown territories with a sense of wonder and curiosity. With Rashima as my guide, I felt invincible, ready to conquer any obstacle that came our way. Together we would pedal through neighborhoods, discovering hidden parks and playgrounds. We would stop by local libraries where Rashima would help me choose books that captured my imagination. We would visit museums and art galleries, immerse ourselves in the beauty of creativity. Every adventure was an opportunity for us to learn, grow,